Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me today for this full body yoga practice. My name's Jess and today I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga flow that's going to help you work on your full body strength and flexibility. So it's going to be nice and well-rounded, try and cover a little bit of everything today. So it's going to be perfect to fit into your regular movement routine. It's going to be a mixed levels flow, so I shall be offering options throughout to make some of the poses more accessible. We're going to be starting in a seat today, so when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to turn to face the long side of the mat and bring your feet hip width apart, as wide as your yoga mat, I should say, feet flat, knees facing up, and just place your fingertips down on the mat behind your hips. They can be wherever's comfortable. If you need a bit more space, you can have them further away, or you can have them closer to your hips. That's up to you. If you need some extra support, you can put some blocks under your hands here as well. Or you can even sit up on a blanket or pillow under your hips if you need that. Just take a minute to get yourself comfortable here. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine, so draw your shoulder blades together and lift up through the chest. And just take a minute here to feel the earth beneath your feet. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Take a nice deep breath in when you're ready. And as you exhale, we're going to roll over to the right hand side. So rolling on the heels, coming all the way down. Allow your knees to drop to the right. Inhale, coming up through center, we go to the left. Windshield wipering the knees. You can take this nice and slow. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to lower. Just moving nice and slow as we start to warm up the body here. We don't need to force anything. Slowly warming up the body. Breathing as we do. Once more to the left. And then as your knees fall to the right, leave them there so that you're in this deer pose position, deer pose. So your right shin should be directly in front of you and your left should be coming down to the left-hand side. Place your fingertips down on the mat. Just take a second to adjust if you need. Perhaps you need something underneath your left hip here. You need a little extra support. Inhale and exhale. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine. When you're ready, release your fingertips from the mat and lift them all the way out to the sky. Option to take your gaze up towards your hands as you inhale. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So right hand is going to come to your left thigh, not right thigh, left thigh. Left hand comes down on the earth behind you. Find a twist. Inhale here. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, let's come back through to center, both hands lift. As you exhale, right hand comes down on the mat behind your right hip. We're going to lift our hips, so sending your weight into both knees, lift your hips, press them forwards, reach your left hand up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower your hips. Both hands come all the way back up to the sky, reach up. As you exhale, left hand comes down to the ground, side body stretch to the left. Inhale in your side body stretch. And exhale, release your right hand down to the mat. Rolling over the heels, let's go to the left. So both knees fall to the left. So now you should have your left shin directly in front of you, right shin is coming down to the right hand side of your body. Inhale to lift both hands all the way up. Exhale, twisting to the right. So left hand comes to the right thigh. Right hand comes down behind your hip. Inhale to lift and twist. Inhale. And exhale. Fully and completely. Inhale to lift both hands. Come back through to center. Exhale, left hand comes down behind your left hip. We lift up, push your hips forward, reach your right hand up. Squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower your hips. Both hands come back up. Inhale. And exhale, right hand comes down, side body stretch, over to the right. Again, careful we're not forcing anything here, just a nice gentle stretch. Inhale. And exhale, float your left fingertips down to the mat. When you're ready, we roll back to the right. So let's do that again once more on this side, and then we'll do it once more on the other side. So when you're ready, get yourself comfortable in your deer pose. So again, right shin is in front of you. Inhale to lift both hands. Exhale, let's twist to the left. We'll move with our breath this time. Inhale to lift, hands lift. Exhale, right hand comes down, push your hips forward. Lower your hands down. Inhale to lift both hands. Exhale, side body stretch. Over to the left. Inhale to lift both hands. And exhale, float your fingertips back down. Let's head over to the left-hand side. So rolling over the heels, back to the left. When you're ready, big breath in, both hands lift. Exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale, lift. And exhale, left hand comes down, hips lift, push them forwards. Exhale to lower your hips. Both hands lift. Breath in. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Nice. Inhale to lift both hands. And exhale to float your fingertips back down. From here, we're going to go onto all fours. So coming forwards, onto all fours, however you get there, 'tis up to you. Take your time. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Uncurl your toes and press into the tops of your feet. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And when you're ready, you're going to drop your center, open your chest, look forward, cow pose. Exhale, round through to your cat. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to lift and look forward. And exhale, rounding back through to your cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly. And as you exhale, round through. Do a few more on your own, with your own breath and your own time. Really pressing away as you round through. Nice. From here, come back to your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward towards the front of the mat and walk your knees very slightly back. Drop your chest, puppy pose. Forehead can come down to the mat. Curl your toes under if you like. Or you can lift and come up onto your chin if you want a little more intensity in your stretch. It's up to you. If you need any support in your puppy pose, you can put a block underneath your forehead. Or you can place a cushion or rolled up towel or blanket under your knees if you need some support there. And let's take 3 breaths here. On your 3rd breath, lift your forehead, pressing back up to all fours. Walk your hands slightly further in, index finger faces to the top of the mat. Keep your toes curled under. Let's lift our hips back into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a minute to walk your dog out, pressing one heel down and then the other. Feet are roughly hip width apart here. You can have a little bend in your knees, pressing your chest down towards your thighs. And really find some length in your spine here, so relaxing the back of the neck. And breathing deep. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to step our right foot forward in between our hands. And then drop your back knee down, low lunge. So back knee drops down. So right foot is forward. Take a minute to get comfortable here. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach our fingertips forward and up into our low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale to lift and find length. The option to take your gaze up if you like. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Fully and completely. Curl your back toe under if it wasn't already. And then from here, we're going to go into a camel pose variation. So left hand is going to come down and reach towards the back heel, so your left heel. So left hand comes to left heel. Spiral your chest up to the sky, reach your right hand up. And you can keep a generous bend in that front knee as well, so pressing into both feet. Inhale to find length with your right hand, really reaching up. And exhale. Let's hold here for a breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, lifting back up through the torso, use your core strength. Both hands are going to come down to frame your right foot. We're going to straighten our knee, find your half split. So reach your hips back. Right foot is flexed, facing up towards, toes facing up towards the sky. Let's find a breath here. Keep a nice lift in your chest, in your half split. Nice straight spine. And as you exhale, roll back through your right foot. Lift the back knee. Step your right foot back, plank pose. You can lower your knees for a half plank here, or you can stay in full plank. Everyone, wherever you are, take a big breath in. And exhale, we're going to slowly lower to our belly. Uncurl your toes, and as you inhale, we're going to lift our chest, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead comes down to the mat. Let's push back to our downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to step our left foot forward. Left foot steps forward. Coming into your low lunge on the left. So you can keep your back toes curled under here if you like. As you inhale, reach your fingertips forward and up. Low lunge. Nice. Inhale to lift. And exhale. To take your gaze up. Let's take one more breath in here. And then when you're ready, we're going to take our right hand to our right heel. So you can push back a little bit here. Inhale to spiral your chest open. And let's stay here for a few breaths. Find your balance, find your stability. Inhale and exhale. Let's come all the way back up, lifting up, use your core strength. Both hands come to frame the left foot and then straighten your left knee. Let's find our half split. Flex your left foot, toes are facing up towards the sky. Inhale to keep a nice lift in your spine. If you need to place blocks under your hands here, go ahead and do that now. We'll stay here for a breath or two. Exhale. To draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale. Let's roll back through onto the left foot. Lift your back knee, step back plank pose or half plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So lowering down into your chaturanga. Inhale to find your upward facing dog here, or you can go into your cobra. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. When you get into your dog, take the deepest breath you've taken all day. So really deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, sigh it out. When you're ready, we're going to lift our right foot. Right foot lifts for three-legged dog on the right-hand side. Bend your right knee and stack your hips. So you've got your right hip stacked on top of your left. Try your best to keep your shoulders even here, chest facing towards the ground, pressing into both palms evenly.
Opening out through that right hip, squeeze your right foot into your right glute. Just finding stretch here, inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to step our right foot forwards, coming into a high lunge this time. So right foot steps forward, keep your back knee lifted as you reach your fingertips forward and up, high lunge. Reach your left heel back, pressing into all four corners of your right foot, generous bend in your right knee. Inhale to lift, options take your gaze up. And as you exhale, release your hands and bring them down behind your back, clasp your fingertips together and find a bind here. Straighten your elbows, open your chest. You can take your gaze up. Inhale, exhale, fully and completely. Nice, let's take one more breath here. And as you breathe out, we're going to straighten our right knee. So we're coming up and then lean your torso forward, keeping the bind with your hands. Leaning forward, pyramid pose. Your back heel will be lifted, that's all right. You can jump your back foot forward if you like. And lower your back heel down, or you can keep it lifted like I am here. It is up to you. Everybody take a nice breath in. And exhale, we're going to release the bind. Fingertips come down to the mat, pyramid pose. Folding forwards. Forehead comes to the shin. Nice breath in here. Exhale, release. From here, we're going to send our weight into our right foot. Bend into that right knee. Bend your back knee. Lift off. Left foot lifts. You can walk your fingertips forward if you like. You can place your hands underneath some blocks if you need some extra support here. Lift that left heel. Flex your left toes down to the ground. Standing split. Keep your gaze on the ground here. Keep your chest lifted. Nice straight spine. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your left knee and pull your heel in towards your left glute. Nice. From there, you're going to bring your left knee into the back of your right knee. Bend your right knee, Shiva squat. So your back knee should be sitting nicely into the back crease of your right knee. You can flex your left toes down towards the ground. Keep your fingertips on the mat here, Shiva squat. We're just going to hold here for a breath. I know this is challenging. We're challenging ourselves here. You might feel a shake. Welcome that heat. Everyone take a nice breath in. And exhale. We're going to hold here for one more breath. You can do it. Sending your weight back into your right heel here. Careful you're not dumping all of your weight into your fingers. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. We're going to lower our left toes down to the ground. So left toes down to the ground. And then with your hands, use your hands for support. We're going to come all the way down to a seat. Keep your feet where they are. You should find yourself in a half Lord of the Fishes. So bring your left elbow into your right knee. Let's find a twist here. Take your gaze past your right shoulder. I still have not learned my left and right, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. Inhale to find length in your spine. And exhale. Nice. Let's stay here for one more breath, shall we? In your own time. Enjoy this stretch. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to unravel. Plant both hands at the top of the mat here. We're going to come into our plank pose. So lift your hips, step both feet back, plank pose. You can stay in your full plank or lower for your half. That's up to you. Everybody, let's take a nice deep breath. And as you're ready, we're going to roll forwards on the toes, send your shoulders over your wrists, and we're going to chaturanga, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, you choose. Head back into your downward dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog. When you get back to your downward dog, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Left heel lifts when you're ready, three-legged dog on the left side. Bend your left knee, open your left hip, finding stretch here. Again, stacking one hip on top of the other, really squeeze that left heel into your left glute. Nice big breath in. And as you're ready, exhale, step your left foot forward. Let's go into our high lunge. High lunge on the left-hand side. Sweep your fingertips forward and up when you're ready. Reach your right heel back. Press into all four corners of your left foot. Inhale to take your gaze up if you like. And as you exhale, bend into that left knee generously. Nice breath in, spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, find that bind. Hands come behind your back, clasp your fingertips together. Drop your hands down, open your chest. You can take your gaze up. Exhale. Press into your left foot for stability. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left knee. Lean your torso forward, finding our pyramid pose variation. Keep that clasp behind your back. Pull your left hip crease back. You can jump your back foot in slightly if you need to. Inhale. And exhale, release the bind. Fingertips come down to the mat. Nice. Let's take a breath in our pyramid pose. Exhale, fold forwards, forehead to the shin. You can close your eyes here if you like. When you're ready, we're going to send our weight into our left foot, bend your front knee, and then lift off. Right foot lifts, coming into your split here. You can walk your fingertips forward. You can place your hand under blocks here if you need a little extra lift. Wherever you are, breathing deep, lift that heel slightly higher, flex your right toes down towards the ground, and press into all four corners of your left foot. Keep a nice lift in your chest here. Inhale. And exhale, bend your right knee, bring your right heel into your right glute. Nice. From here, we're heading to our Shiva squat on the left. So when you're ready, lowering down, your right knee comes into the back of your left. Bend your left knee. Shiva squat. Nice. Again, careful you're not just sending all of your weight into your hands here. Really trying to send your weight back into your left heel. It's challenging. Again, we're welcoming that heat, building strength. If you need to place your hands under blocks here, you've got time. Take a nice breath in and a long breath out. Nice. One more breath. You can do it. And as you exhale, right toes lower down to the ground. And then we slowly lower our hips. Use your hands for support here. You'll find yourself in your nice half Lord of the Fishes. Right elbow comes onto the left knee this time, twisting to the left. Left hand comes down on the ground behind you. Find a nice twist here. Take 3 breaths here on your own. And on your last exhale, we slowly unravel. Plant both hands, step both feet back, plank pose. If you can do it more gracefully than me, go for it. Take a nice deep breath in your plank pose, or you can drop your knees for your half plank if you like. Inhale, exhale, rolling forward, let's chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, everybody. Everyone take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Release. Nice. From here, we're going to go into our dolphin pose. So we're going to walk your hands forward and lower your elbows down to the ground. And then just walk your elbows in so that they are directly in line with your shoulders. So you want them to be directly in line with shoulder width apart, I should say. You want the crown of your head to be facing down to the mat, and then just walk your feet in. Palms are squeezing down into the mat as well here. Dolphin pose, really pushing your chest forwards. If pincher is in your practice, you can go ahead and take that now. Or perhaps you can walk your feet forward if you're working on your pincher. You could try lifting your right foot. Lower it down, maybe try lifting your left. And lower it down. Everyone, let's take one more breath in here. Nice. And as you're ready, slowly lower your knees to the ground. Send your hips back. Let's find child's pose. You can take your hands and take them down towards your feet. Forehead rests on the mat. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, use your hands to bring your torso up, so you're in this kneeling position, and then lift your hips, coming all the way up. Curling the back toes under, we're going to go into our camel pose. So if you need any additional props for your camel, perhaps you need some blocks to place underneath your hands, you can go ahead and do that now. Everybody bring your knees hip width apart. We're going to take our hands and place our heels into our lower back. Draw your elbows together, open your chest. Really squeezing your shoulder blades together here. On your next inhale, push your hips forward, lift your chin. Find a gentle back bend here. Camel pose. Inhale. And exhale. Fully and completely. Take one more breath here on your own. And as you exhale, lift your torso, drop your hips down, coming onto the heels. Keep your toes curled under if it's comfortable for you to do so. Now, if you need your blocks, we're going to head into our full camel if that is available to you. So preparing yourself here, you can place a block in between your feet or you can have them just by the sides. It's up to you. Or you can keep your fingertips on your heels, or you can keep your hands where they were on your lower back. So whatever back bend is going to be suitable for you in this moment. Again, we don't want to force anything here. So when you're ready, placing your hands on your heels, we're going to slowly lift our hips and push them forwards. And then open your chest, lift up, camel pose. Staying here for a few more breaths. Keep your gaze up towards the sky. And then very slowly, as you're ready, lower your hips back down to your heels. Coming forwards, uncurl your toes, take your knees wide. Let's go back into our child's pose. So drop your hips, walk your hands forward. Child's pose, forehead to the mat. Nice. Take a few breaths here on your own. Slowly, when you're ready, we're going to lift our forehead. Use your hands to press yourself up. And we're going to come to a seat. So coming onto one side, crossing at the ankles, find your easy seat. You can sit up on a blanket or a pillow if you like here. Sit up tall in the spine and just rest your hands on your knees. Close your eyes if you like, or you can soften your gaze, whatever you prefer.
Coming back to your breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax the skin on your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw. Grounding down. And just take a moment to maybe set an intention for your day or a week ahead. Let's just take a few more breaths here. In stillness, in the present moment. Slowly, when you're ready, start to come back. You can wiggle your fingers a little bit if you like, maybe roll your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed here. Let's finish this practice with 3 breaths together. So when you're ready, big deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do 2 more. Big inhale through your nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. Last one. Big breath in. And exhale. Sigh it out. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Thank you so much for joining me today for this full body yoga flow. I really hope you enjoyed it and it sets you up for a great day. As always, if you haven't already, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button, support me and my channel. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can practice along with me every week. I'd love to have you there with me. And as always, have a wonderful day.